Continuation patterns in the summertime blues. Let me explain more right now. Hi, it's Andrew Mitchem here, the Forex Trading Coach. Today is Friday, the 26th of July. And continuation patterns and the summertime blues are two things that I'd like to talk about in this video. Both very different, but let me start with the continuation patterns. It's something that I mentioned yesterday on my live 2-hour webinar with my clients. And it's one of the ways that I'm looking at trading. I'm either looking for a reversal pattern or a continuation pattern. Continuation patterns are when, for example, you are buying a currency and you've seen the currency go up. You then had a retracement and then you're looking for it to go long again. So you're waiting for that opportunity to go long in an overall uptrend, but after we've had a pullback. So that's what I mean by a continuation pattern. There are certain things that I'm looking for to back up the candle pattern in terms of where it bounces and why it bounces and what particular levels it bounces at. But when you get a good continuation pattern, they're really good, high probability, but also very safe trades. Now they're safe because you are trading with the main trend. On a chart you'll find a reversal pattern, so in other words buying right at the bottom of a large downtrend. A reversal pattern looks very dramatic, looks really impressive on your charts as you pulled out like the bottom and then you're going long. But a continuation pattern is a safer pattern because you've had that uptrend already, then you've had the pullback, then you're looking to go long again. Exactly the same in reverse for a short position. You've had a large sell-off, then a pullback, a retracement back up, then you're looking for the opportunity to ride the trend down again in a continuation of the main trend. So really important style of trading there. The continuation pattern tends to act fairly quickly because you are trading with the main trend. So it's not like a type of trade where you have to be hanging on for a long time. They tend to move fairly quickly once they show. But it's something that I cover in my course. It's something that I really encourage my clients to look for. And as I mentioned, it's something that we spend a lot of time talking about on yesterday's webinar. So I want to pass that information on and share it with you, as you'd find it really helpful when you spot these continuation patterns within your charts. The other thing I mentioned, summertime blues, what does that mean? Well, for me here it's sort of, it's sort of wintertime here really, it's winter, springtime. But summertime blues because the Northern Hemisphere, the main trading parts of the world, the Europe, the North America, etc., it's your summertime. And so you generally find that towards the latter part of July, which we're in right now, into August, you find that the charts sometimes become a little bit difficult to trade. Some quite erratic patterns sometimes, other times some just very plain, boring range-bound markets. And depending on the pair, we've seen both of those over the last couple of weeks. Many pairs have just been quite tightly range-bound, not a lot of good price action happening. And it tends to be because the main markets, those European markets, those North American markets, the big players within the Forex market tend to be having their summertime holidays or vacations. So you tend to find there's less players within the market. Go back through history, you'll find that sort of later into July, early August, happens year after year after year. Personally, I find that this is the time of year when I get my probably poorer results throughout the year, and it tends to be that summertime blues theory that I put it down to. To try and combat that, I'm only taking the very strongest looking setups, and I'm also trading more onto the 1-hour charts, so slightly shorter time frames than I usually trade. I'm finding that the 1-hour charts, look, if you like 15-minute charts, look at them, but for me 1 hours are about the shortest I go. I'm not tied to my computer then. But 1-hour charts, you're in and out of trades slightly quicker than you might be on, let's say, 4-hour charts. But if you see a decent pattern on a 4-hour chart, by all means take it, but I'm finding the 1-hour charts right now are tending to find me the better opportunities. What have we seen this week? Well, we've seen some strength reappear again in the euro and the Swiss franc, and especially the New Zealand dollar. It's been probably the strongest currency for this week. I'm looking for that to continue right now, being Friday. And also the US dollar's been the weakest currency for this last week. I have 5 trades open on the daily charts behind me right now. I don't have any others open on shorter time frames. It's in the Asian session right now when I'm recording this, so the market's generally pretty quiet. But I'll be looking out for the hourly charts into the European session later tonight, my time. But 5 trades open here, looking for that New Zealand strength to continue and that US weakness to continue predominantly. So that's it in terms of the charts. The last thing I wanted to mention was this time last week I was in Sydney at the GKR World Champs. There were over 1,200 competitors there, 48 competitors within my particular division, and I came 6th. So officially I'm 6th in the world for my division, which is my rank and my age. So I'm really pleased with that, really chuffed with it. A thing to point out, all the people that do karate that I've met are high achievers. They're there trying to achieve something. They work through difficulties. They have challenges, but they stick at things. They persist with things, persevere with things, and they work out something that works for them. Very positive-minded people. If you haven't ever tried a martial art, I highly recommend it. It works tremendously well with Forex trading here, which tends to be more office-bound. It also helps you up here, helps you focus, helps you be disciplined with your trading and your mind. Look, the two go together really well. That's it for now. Look forward to talking to you this time next week. Bye for now.